Hey guys, what's up? Well, I decided to do this small clip on Docker and Docker development with Node, as I have a tendency to forget a lot of stuff. So I create new apps, create new ideas, and simply forget it after 2-3 months. That's annoying. So I'll just start, and this is my current app. So here I have the app folder that contains the Express app. Not that complicated, simple Express inside index.js. You can see it here. Super simple. One route, two routes inside the main route, and on port 4567. And we have our Docker. This is the main point of this video. So let's see what we have in Docker. You can see here we have Docker Compose using Nginx, Node, and let's start reviewing what we have. Sublime. Okay, so let's open Docker Compose. You can see here we have 3 services: Node, Nginx, and Mongo. Currently Mongo is not really relevant, just for what I try to do, so we can skip that for now. And you can see here that we have the Node build, and we have its own context because I created the folder for that with its own Docker file. We have the volumes that I want to share my code in the current host, that is my computer, with the Docker container. So I mean, back to app folder. This folder will be shared with inside the container var www HTML. And the networks is AppNet. This is how the services could communicate between themselves. And everything is mentioned here. I'm not going to elaborate so much on all other features about networks and volume sharing and all of those stuff. I'm just giving a quick glimpse as how we can build, and maybe in future videos I could elaborate a bit more. Okay, so let's open Node Docker file. This simply means from which image I'm pulling out. Currently I am using Node 6.10. We can use Node 7, Node 4, and other versions that we have. This is just mentioning that I'm the maintainer. Workdir simply tells the current script on which folder we are working now. It's currently not really relevant, only for the other scripts I will show you. And this part simply says expose the port 4567 of this container to the external network. Okay, so that was quite simple. So we can move to the Nginx service, because we have the Node service and we want the Nginx service to share the Node process, because we want to show it on port 80, for example, in production. So let's open the Docker file of Nginx. Again, Nginx service, fetching the image of 1.9 Alpine. Alpine is a minimal version, supposed to be very small, and that's good for me. Maintainer, again, that's me. Those are just simple stuff for Nginx. You can read about it more on Google or Nginx configs. And this part is simply adding my current file into the Nginx installment. You can see here. I'll get back to it soon. Sorry. Again, expose port 80, because I want the service to have port 80 available, and simply running the command of Nginx that our service is doing the Nginx work. And this is the default file. Super simple, simply listening on port 80. Each request from port 80 will be served. All of those stuff are really, you can read about it on Nginx docs, and not quite relevant. And this is the important part. I want to go to the Node IP. And in Docker, you can simply mention the service name. You don't need to have an IP, because Docker does it by itself. So he knows he needs to go to the Node service. With that, he goes to the port 4567, as we mentioned on the node file. And that's all. And supposedly it all should be good. I hope it will run properly. So let's go and start it. We can go, this is our folder, and let's go to Docker. And the cp run Docker compose, because we want to run all the services. So we can have all the options that we have now. And we will probably want to use app. You can see here, Docker started both services, and you can see it currently running. So if I go to the port localhost 8080, as I told you, and you see it's broken. And why is that? Simply because the Node app is not running. So I'll show you the simple trick that I wanted to remember for myself, and this is the main reason I did this short video. You can see here I did a make file to make my life easier, that has this command. That Docker compose is the important thing here. Docker compose exec means that you want to implement a command inside a running container. So I mean, Docker compose run a command inside a running container. Which container? The node container, node service that we have. And I'm telling him run npm run dev. So let's run that. So here the command is running, and I could show you the node, what is the npm run dev, but let's go first to see it all works. You can see here it works. It does not do much, but the Node app is not the point. So I'll simply show you what is going on there inside the app. npm run dev simply runs the node moon index.js, and this runs that point. Super simple, and of course this is great for development. You have node moon, so the app is restarting as you need, and you can stop it. You can run tests as well inside. You don't need nothing installed. You don't need Node 6, no NVM, nothing on your host computer. Everything is on Docker. So if you want, let's say, create another one. You want to run tests. So we can do this simple command. You'll need to place it inside the phone. And again, going to Docker path, because I want to be in the right folder. And then again, Docker compose exec, and to the service node npm run test, or npm test. No, we have no test, but it will fail. Let's see that all is good. Stop that. Great. Supposedly everything goes good because we don't have tests, so nothing will show up, but this is how it should be. Thanks guys, hope it helped. Probably ping me, message me, whatever, for any questions. This is my first video, so I just wanted to come live, and surely I'll be watching it myself in the next 6 months probably. Thanks.